I love hearing that, man. I mean,
And now, your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At small forward, standing 6'8", number 50, Aaron Gordon.
Hi, everyone. Greetings. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you very much. Last season, the Lakers duo of LeBron and AD became the first duo of Lakers starters in the All-Star game since Shaq and Kobe in 2013. It was, as we all expected, a perfect pairing. And LeBron said,
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. Here's the starting group for Houston. Olynyk is out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Gordon, and it's Wall, and it's Tate in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, we've got Gordon. LeBron James is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Davis in at the four-man position. Now here's Wall. Greg, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, as the playoffs are coming up, how do they ensure their success continues into the postseason?
Well, Kevin, the skeptics are still going to be out there. You just got to understand the playoffs are a different...
Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
And for a big man, Davis has some sweet dunks in his arsenal. Smooth finish.
Wall against Murray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Lets it go from deep. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
Gordon, the Rockets with another miss.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Taken away. And here we go. Three-pointer. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, you really do have to D up Gordon from deep. I mean, he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
The kick out to LeBron. On the wing, Gordon. There's the triple, and there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
He thought he could snake over the top on that one, but that play more often than not gets called.
And the shot goes in.
Look, when Wall is aggressively taking it to the rack like that, it doesn't matter when do you throw at him.
James kicks to Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one's on Eric Gordon. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape it.
Gordon against LeBron. Gordon the pass to Tate. It's good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's James. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, come on. We all know LeBron is used to getting fouled, but it's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player.
Porter's checked in for Gordon.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. Now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do. I mean, he's finding some good shots early on, and what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Kicks it out to Gordon. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Wood against Drummond. Fades and shoots. Wood can't hit.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
And James gets it to go.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Here's Wall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got 6.
He must have had a good warm-up because he's hot. I mean, he's 3 for 4 already, and we're only getting started.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Drummond. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Waba's checked in.
And James shows no mercy on his drives to the rim. Vicious at penetrating inside.
Here's Wall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the night.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
When you're just talking about pure speed, Wall is incredible, an explosive point guard who dominates at both ends.
And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Rockets trail by 5. All taking his time here. Pass to Wood. The kick out to Porter. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
LeBron drives in and finished off by LeBron.
Man, you got to love watching James sky for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
And stolen by Murray. LeBron right side. And the dunk by James.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now the Lakers on the break. Here's James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
LeBron against Bradley. Pass to Porter. Five to shoot. Pass to Nwaba. Here's House. And that time, also a missed shot. Lakers leading by 10. Let's go. Kicks it out to James. The pass to Davis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the Lakers with some changes. Stewart's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Halliburton comes in for DeJounte Murray. And it's Simons in for Aaron Gordon. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Halliburton passes to Davis. That one misses.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Here's Bradley. The Rockets with another miss. And Simons has got the ball here for Los Angeles, leading by 12. Now, here is Halliburton, guarded by Bradley. Davis down low. Halliburton passes to James. And another basket for the Lakers.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Now, here's Porter. Not a lot of room. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Over to the left wing to end the run.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. It's never going to happen.
Offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 36 seconds left in the first. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Down low. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
He's guarded by Davis.
That shot was affected by AD's crazy length. I mean, it allows him to challenge shots. So difficult to score on AD.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Gordon, also Bradley out there, and it's Tate in at the 3 spot. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Bradley. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And again, no good by the Lakers. Rockets trail by 16. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. That shot is off, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Halliburton. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Gordon goes in, slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, it's pretty simple with Eric Gordon. This is a guy who's a pure scorer. I mean, you better hammer him to stop him.
A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got his second bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside, Wall. Gets the front of the rim and out. Lakers leading by 17. Here's Halliburton. They get the rebound. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bamba. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
A floater, and Gordon with the lay-in. Good. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Bamba, the layup missed. Rockets trail by 17. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Really, Gordon gets these calls because how engaged he is. He's consistent at remaining aggressive.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Here's
Come on, Hall of Fame athleticism and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Houston. Passes it to Tate. And here's Gordon. And the rejection by LeBron.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You got to check your rear view mirror. He's relentless.
Los Angeles leading by 17. Davis surveying the floor. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Rockets trail by 17. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Wood. Launches it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. James against Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Davis. Gordon goes in. The second effort. They swipe it. Here's Tate. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Why you always have to be ready around John Wall? Because you never know when he's going to call your number.
In over his 2 years at UNLV, Christian Wood shot just 26% from long range. So he's made a huge improvement in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's become a key part of his offensive game, Jay. He's put the work in behind the scenes. I mean, developing a skill set that's so much in demand.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Davis kicks to Bamba. Wide open look here for Murray. Sinks the triple. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
And this is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
to the paint. And finished off by Wood.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And the Lakers call time here. Chris, you played for 5 different teams in your career and a number of different coaches. As you look back, what percentage of great coaching is X's and O's? And what percentage is just inspiring your players and getting them motivated?
X's and O's are probably the most important. We need a coach that can adapt his system to the players on his team, to the teams that are coming up, that can adjust in coaching style. And so I definitely think as far as that, the coaching, the skill set, and the play calling is definitely important. And I think motivation has a part to play as well.
Lakers leading by 14. And finished off by Davis.
And when the crowd gets up, out of the way, unless you want to be on the post.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Nuggets. Wall dishes to Porter. To the middle. And he can't jam it through.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? You still take it.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Look, you can't allow Wall to get a lane to the rim. He's too fast.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Gordon inside. Back to Drummond. 5 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Now, with his free throw shooting, the defense is always better off fouling Drummond when he gets inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
For Houston, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And he knocks down the first one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And he makes both free throws. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Bradley with the ball, out guarded by Murray. And a wide-open look for Porter. The Rockets again can't hit.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
But when the ball goes to Davis to ensure they convert, he's such a reliable finisher.
Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to Minnesota. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Porter finds Bradley. And it's sent back by Drummond. They recover it. And another shot, and the layup is up and in. He has 6.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
The drive by James, and James throws it down.
And defensively, I know we say it every game, you have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
And so it's Los Angeles controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blow.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith. And LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 25 points. And that's going to do it for our halftime show.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Murray out there with LeBron James. And there's Davis. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Davis has gone 6 of 8, so shooting well at 75% here. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Wall is a tenacious warrior. He's a high-flying dunking machine, especially off the drive, thanks to his lethal ability.
And the dunk by James.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Gordon inside, working on James. Good on the shot. Gordon's got 14.
And when he gets going, Gordon can be a very hard man to cool off. I mean, he wasn't the 6th man of the year for nothing.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Wall against Murray. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Eric Gordon on the wing. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, you got to respect the passing skills of Wall. He's so adept at filling out the defense. He knows when to dish it.
LeBron passes to Gordon. To the middle. Here's Drummond outside for Murray. Lakers passing it around. Davis down low. Olynyk is covering. Back to Davis. For 3, Murray. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to James. Murray surveying the D. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And you can't forget about the fancy dunking ability of Drummond. He just knows how to do some special things when he gets up in the air.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lakers on D. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And stolen by LeBron. Fast break, the Lakers. Murray with the ball. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Outside Gordon. And they double up Gordon. Outside Wall. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it has to happen sometime.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Gordon against James. Teardrop shot in deep. Gordon drops it in. Gordon's got 6 here in this quarter.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Tate. A rebound by the Lakers. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. 2 points. That one goes. Davis has got 16 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Outside, Gordon fires the three. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact for him.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Tate. Back to Wall. Outside, Gordon. Shot clock at 6. The 10-footer. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And Drummond, a fearsome defensive presence. I mean, he can put you on your heels.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to be Murray shooting. It's going to be on John Wall. Some changes for the Lakers. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Gordon. And it's Simons in for James. Free throw good, Murray. And here are the Rockets now. Now Wall. 12 points for him. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
As point guards go, Wall is very adapted, taking the ball inside. I mean, he gets a lot of points in there.
The pass to Thybulle. To the paint. It's intercepted. And it's Houston on the break. It's good. He's got 16. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Thybulle. Here's Drummond. Yep, that one goes in there. Drummond's got his second basket of the night.
An elite offensive rebounder. Drummond judges shots, trajectories, and angles so well. I mean, just great hustle.
Murray against Wall. Passes it to Nwaba. Dishes to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Wall outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Look, Wall has no fear, even from way outside. He feels like he can make these.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he is going to be a handful to deal with.
Here's Nwaba. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Rockets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. No good on the free throw. Some changes for the Lakers. Stewart's checked in for Andre Drummond. Bamba comes in for Davis. And Halliburton subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And then for Houston, Daniel House comes in for Christian Wood. And Bradley subbed in for John Wall. Shoots the three. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For Houston, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's Porter. From down in the low post, it goes. Porter's got 5 now.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. He gets that one. He's got 6.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Now, here's Porter. He's tightly guarded. Got a hand on it. Here's Halliburton. Connects from three-point range. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Here's Porter. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 8 rebounds in this game. Halliburton. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Covered by Bamba. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And so it's Los Angeles, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor, the scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got DJ Augustine, also Exum out there, Wilson out there with Avery Bradley, and it's House in at the 4 slot. Bamba with the block. Now, here is Halliburton, guarded by Bradley.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And for Houston, they're shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Augustine, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris, you look at last year's all-defensive first-teamers, 4 out of 5 of those guys were 6'10 or taller. Clearly, size is an advantage.
Yeah, size or at least length. I mean, long arms, with that comes blocks, steals, and deflections. As long as you can move your feet, though, bigger is better.
Both free throws, good from Augustine. LA's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Thibault, the pass to Stewart. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Thibault, the bounce pass. From inside, Bamba trying to break free. Again, Los Angeles.
He gets it to him off the bounce pass and gets the assist.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Rockets. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Augustine dishes to House. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Gordon's checked in for Avery Bradley. Now, here is Halliburton. And the dunk by Bamba.
Smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
Now here is Augustine. Tight defense on him. Outside, House drills it from outside.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Now here is Halliburton. Defense is right there, and the shot is long. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Gordon with no one around, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Gordon's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's Simons, guarded by Augustine. Simons, the pass to Halliburton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Houston's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Gordon for 3. They get it back. House. drops in the layup for 2. House has got 7 now in this quarter.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. You know, Chris, every season we see teams in a given game or series, they just don't seem to have that same energy. What are some of the reasons teams fall flat?
Well, I think sometimes, the stakes are a little bit higher in the playoffs. The other team is playing hard. Some teams have never gotten to that level before. Some teams, let their guards down at times. Then you try to turn it on, but you're already on the ropes.
For 3, Harris hits the three-point bomb. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Leonard fires away from outside. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Now, here's Exum. Guarded by Harris. Outside Wilson. All sorts of time. No good off the back of the rim. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Exum passes to Wilson. Power down with both hands.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Here's Stewart. Rebound by Olynyk. The Rockets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Lays it up and banks it in.
I mean, this is Gordon's offensive instincts going to work. I mean, feeds the open man the moment he spots him.
Oni passes to Stewart. Down low. And that one's good. Leonard's got his first points of the night.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Gordon against James. And it's Gordon missing.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Feeds it to Harris. Pass to Stewart. Here's Oni. Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing. And not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier. Sport league in the U.S.
Houston making a switch here. House is checked in. Now, here's Exum. He's guarded closely. Olynyk dishes to Exum. James against Augustine. House. That's in. Augustine with the assist.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Gordon hits both of them. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Houston. To the inside, Olynyk, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
And Kelly Olynyk, from a basketball family, his father a successful coach, his mother a scorekeeper. He's grown up around the game.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. That's tipped. Augustine with it. And when rookies come in, there's a lot to learn, especially managing money. And Chris, the league is trying to help players manage those large salaries.
Well, players have great resources now that are available to them, and so it's great that the league has lended a hand and said, hey, if you need any help, don't be afraid to reach out.
Knocks it loose. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gordon. And that one is off. Houston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
No good on that one.
Yeah, and the fire Davis plays with, I mean, it's so special. This guy wants to win and will do whatever it takes to do it.
46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Augustine looking around. And here is Drummond. Outside Gordon. Open shot by Murray. It's rebounded by Houston.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Bradley can't get it to go. Murray against Augustine. Murray, no good. Here's Augustine. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know they're...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For